When this podcast blows up, we'll all be courtside.
Fact. Dude, be like, hey, look at the boys in the bar on a kiss cam. We all make out. Anyways.
What the?
What did he say?
Hopefully there are girls in between us.
Would you rather? Two, one.
Welcome back to Boys in the Borough, episode 3.
On this fucking podcast on the East Coast, baby.
Yes,
I don't know why. I just had like an accent right there. That was weird. Like a
Because you already
mic.
You already hammered. The accent comes out when you start drinking brew.
But yeah, episode 3 of the podcast. I mean, dude, what a crazy run so far.
I mean,
That's it.
We ran into some problems editing the last video.
we're still warming up to it. We're still warming up to it.
Testing out on Discord now, see how it is.
I actually broke my laptop trying to fucking edit it.
Oh yeah, we have to, literally have to go to Apple and everything.
Yeah, dude, I deleted.
Really?
I deleted
Yeah.
everything off my. Like I was
So,
trying to update and I deleted everything.
We were trying to use iMovie, and Kev didn't have enough storage to run iMovie, so he was trying to delete shit, erase his whole Mac, and then the software wasn't up to date, so he couldn't get back into it.
That's shit.
Great time.
That's-
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it was kind of like really tough, actually.
So you get all of it back, or?
Yeah, I mean everything's gone, but it works now.
Yeah.
That's real shit, though. But we learned from it.
Yeah, we learned, we grow, you know.
We learned a little bit.
It's just like
So what we getting into?
Yeah,
what we getting
are
into?
I think let's start off with some hot takes.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
That's
It's got to read the
Um,
dictionary every day.
Alright, A-Rod, hit us with some hot takes. What do you got?
All right, what do you want? We're gonna start with like sports hot takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with sports.
All right,
Yeah.
Anything? Want me to do anything particular? NBA, NFL, MLB, anything?
Anything.
All right.
Whoa.
Okay, so I'll do a basic one. All right. I'll start NBA, and I believe it's potentially a hot take, but I think that LeBron James is already the best player of all time.
No.
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 I don't agree with that either.
No. Give me reasons
No.
why, and I'm gonna come back at you with actual factual statements.
I just think MJ's the GOAT, dude.
But like, why? You can't just say he's the GOAT, but then
He's
Like,
the
fucking-
GOAT.
How many rings does he have?
LeBron, he's got 4, right?
What's MJ got?
How many does MJ have?
Different time period, man. Different time period. LeBron is statistically the best player ever.
Yeah, but if you put MJ like in their prime 1v1, I think MJ would win.
No. You know that MJ in his prime, like even all right, it's just from a physical point of view, MJ is like 6'5", 6'6", maybe.
He's way smaller.
Like yeah, exactly. So 1-on-1,
Yeah, but the shooting, I do think MJ's a better shooter.
I'll give him that, but it's a lot closer than people want to believe. A lot closer.
I think it's close,
It's
yeah.
definitely close.
It's
Yeah.
definitely close, but I don't know.
The thing I hate is when people say if like LeBron was on MJ's team or MJ was on LeBron's team, because I think if MJ was on a lot of LeBron's teams, he's not doing that. He's not doing what LeBron did. Like 3-1, that's not happening with MJ. Hate to tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't be 3-1 down in the first place, so yeah, it never happened.
I mean, yeah, but he was down against probably literally the best basketball team of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, they are good. But I don't know.
I don't know, you can't.
I don't like how LeBron plays. I think he's soft.
I mean,
You can't really compare the time. Like the time periods are different. Like who they're playing is different. And yeah, like LeBron likes to flop. MJ, against the Pistons, he got fucking yoked. So I mean, like,
All right. So
Yeah,
who's
dude,
the
alright.
best? Who's the best player right now?
LeBron James.
I don't know.
I
I
that's
think
cap.
of the decade for sure, but
like this year.
Right now, it's LeBron James.
This year?
Yes.
Nah.
Who?
I'd say Steph or KD.
I think Steph is, dude. Steph's filthy.
Maybe even Giannis.
Yeah, Steph's nasty, but
I mean,
LeBron?
they have two different play styles though, but like still.
LeBron's like 37. You need to realize that too.
Yeah, he's old.
No, he is old.
And he's still putting up unbelievable numbers.
Oh, that is crazy.
Yeah, but Steph's lights out.
Yeah, dude, Steph like broke the 3-point record like in like crazy time.
Yeah.
I mean, he just carries the Warriors. Like, absolutely carries the Warriors.
All right, listen to this. I think Larry Bird's better than KD.
What? What?
Oh, I hate to go against that because that's Larry, dude. Larry the legend. Oh.
If you look at the stats, he's better.
Really?
Yeah, by far.
All right, it's definitely not by far.
By far.
It's not by far.
I don't know. KD.
All right, let me. Oh,
KD's
I'm
the best
KD.
scorer
Let
of all
me
time.
I'm KD. Let me just go to a fucking super team.
I'll look it
The
up
Warriors.
right now. I'll look it
Look
up
it
right
up.
now.
Look it up.
I can share my screen, so.
I think Larry was a better all around.
So Bird's got
No.
three. Bird's got 3 titles.
Durant's got 2.
Yeah.
Larry Bird's got 13 seasons. Durant's on his 14th. But Larry's played in 12 playoffs. Kevin's only at 10. Both at 12 All-Star games.
I think it might be 13 with this one coming up.
Yeah. Alright, so honors and awards. Season MVP, Larry Bird has 3. KD has 1. Finals MVP, both at 2. All NBA first team, Larry's got 9. Kevin's got 6. All NBA, 10-9, Larry. All defense, Larry's got 3. Kevin's got none because he's really not.
He's not a defensive kind of
he
guy.
doesn't do anything. Scoring leader, Durant's up 4-0. Both won Rookie of the Year.
So KD.
I don't know. I mean, you can never really tell, but I just think it's just what I think. So I mean,
I would say it's not by far. Like by far.
No, it's pretty close, honestly.
Yeah, if it's anything, it's close.
They go like back and forth between like different categories. Like there's a whole bunch of other categories that were just on the screen, but
And
It's crazy.
Larry's teams are crazy too.
yeah, basketball is the only sport where you can have like an actual discussion on who is the best player. Because like hockey, you have Wayne Gretzky. Like MLB, you have fucking Babe Ruth, and then like in football, you got Tom Brady. Like hockey, I mean, NBA is really the only sport that you can be like who is it?
Because NBA like has changed so much.
yeah.
The other sport.
Have you seen the thing? There's like I think they did a 30 for 30 on Larry Bird, and he's like actually like an asshole, like a huge asshole.
I mean, same thing with Jordan though too. When that Jordan documentary came out.
Dude, like,
Yeah, that was a good
he was
documentary.
cold, though. Bird was cold. Like he literally, I forgot who he told, but he told him he was gonna like put up 30 on him, or he was only gonna shoot with his opposite hand when he was playing.
Yeah, he put up like 40 with his left hand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I remember the 3-point when he went into the 3-point contest. He was like, all right, who's coming in second? And then like he shot like the last shot to win the 3-point contest. Like he had to hit it, and he went up. He was like, but he kept up the one. Cold, bro. But
Times were different then. Times were different. You could like trash talk was so different then.
you get to fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
elbows and
catch
shit.
a
What you could
punch.
that?
Now you're just thrown out, even if you do it by
Yeah,
accident.
you got a tech for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah,
You get a
legit.
text for just like pointing at people, like bro, come on, let them play.
I would say like I mostly enjoy watching either NHL or football, but MLB in the playoffs is kind of different.
Yeah, I was gonna say baseball playoffs are actually crazy.
Yeah,
I don't watch a single regular season game, but be there for the playoffs.
dude. So we talked about this last week, but the fucking football games this
Oh
past weekend,
One of the best weekends I've ever watched
Dude,
football.
absolutely insane. Like, insane.
Which
Like-
game did you like better? Out of the Chiefs and Rams one.
Dude, the Chiefs-Bills game was the best one
Yeah.
by
Dude.
far.
Really?
There was like 25 points scored in the last like 30 seconds.
See, I fell asleep.
Or like a minute and 30 seconds.
Dude, Tampa's game, I was like, dude, it wasn't even like Tom Brady was doing it. It was literally the Rams just like shooting themselves in the foot. Like if Tom Brady came back and won that game, everybody would hear, "Oh, Tom Brady came back," but dude, the Rams were just like falling apart.
Yeah, dude,
I know.
remember
I was
that
like-
fumble they had where he just the snapper just passed it behind Stafford.
I was like, dude, I can't believe this shit. Like, is Tom Brady actually gonna win another
Dude,
one?
It
Like,
felt
what?
like it was scripted. Like it was crazy.
Dude, the Bucks had like 5 fumbles. I mean 5 recovered fumbles, and like anyone else that would do that would just lose the game. Like you can't.
I mean,
You can't get
That game
5.
was the first time I've ever thought that the NFL was like scripted.
Yeah.
Like, it was fake. I was like, because it's Tom Brady, and people are still like speculating if this is gonna be his last year. And I'm like, are they gonna is the NFL gonna make him win this game?
I hate when people say that the NFL is scripted, bro. I hate it.
I've never thought that till that game because I turned it off. I was like, Tom looks awful. The Bucks look bad. And then everything I see on Twitter, like, is it happening? Oh my god, it's about to happen. I was like,
it was
if
crazy.
he pulled that off.
I do think the Rams were very smart on not going for overtime, because they've been going for overtime like in the season. And they were taking L's from overtime, so they were just like, Cooper Cup's gotta be down there somewhere.
Dude, how do you go 1-on-1 with Cooper Cup for the fucking last play of the game? Like, what are you doing on defense?
One of the best receivers in the league. You just let him run a streak, like a go route right down the field, and he's like wide open.
I don't get what they were doing defensively, dude. Like, I feel like there were better ways to play that. They just
Oh,
let
yeah.
him
Same with,
The guys to cover the guys.
Same with the Bills.
Yeah.
Same with the Bills. Like, how do you let Travis Kelce run right down the field?
Yeah. Did you see the mic'd up? What they were saying
Yeah.
before that play?
No.
So Travis went up to Pat on the play before they got the field goal catch and was just like, I'm just gonna run open, and then before you can hear Pat before he snaps the ball, he's just like, Travis, do it,
Yeah.
and then they basically won the game off that.
He's like, oh, I'm not gonna run the route in the play. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm just gonna run my own.
That's.
And then I was like, do it, and they fucking won the
You even
game.
know
Yeah,
it was
like-
gonna be, though, what?
Yeah, like right before that, he was like, dude, if they run the same coverage, like a go route's wide open in the middle of the field, I'm just gonna do it. And then right at the line of scrimmage, Pat's about to hike it, and he was like, do it, Kelsey, do it. And he just nods his head like this, and he just ran up the field.
That's
Crazy.
Dude, but honestly, that game was rubber got ball first. Like, Bills were gonna score, Chiefs were gonna score. Dude.
Yep.
And then the Chiefs, when they played the Pats and the Pats won on the first drive, they tried to appeal that rule and change it, and then they won on the same fucking rule.
Yeah. So
I think,
stupid.
I think it definitely needs to get changed.
Yeah.
Overtime rules. They go to college, do the college ones, or come up with something new.
Yeah, I think both
I
teams
think-
should have a chance.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair.
I think it does need to get changed. I don't think that entire game should be based or decided off of a coin flip. What are you gonna say, Rod? What are you gonna say? Gonna say something?
It shouldn't change. It shouldn't change at all.
Why?
Because if you send the game to overtime and you lose, you didn't want to win that game.
Yeah, but
The Bills literally scored with 13 seconds left. You can't tell me they don't want to win that game.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah, but they went. Dude,
Everybody knows.
they're literally against the best offense in the. It doesn't matter, but obviously you're going against a superior offense if you're in the playoffs.
Make a play. You ever heard of Malcolm Butler?
You said it yourself. Defense wins championships. Defense wins championships, right?
Yes.
So why don't we get both defenses to have their part and see who stops them?
Because that's not how it is. That's not how it is. If you lose the coin flip and you are on defense first, and if you want to win this game, your defense needs to show up.
I'm sorry, but with the Chiefs and Bills, no defense is stopping both of them. I don't care how good you are.
Dude, you have to think about it. They also played a full, bro. They also played a full game. Like there was 25 points scored in the last like minute. They're dead. They're literally dead.
Yeah, I was talking to Ryan about this yesterday, and he was saying like they should like in the initial coin flip, they should decide if you win it, you should get the ball there.
The ball there.
No. So if you win the initial coin flip, you get a ball for overtime, and that way you can play differently.
Oh, so the start of the game, they decide if it goes into overtime who would get the ball first.
Yeah, that way you can like change how you like play towards the end of the game if you know it's like going to be a close one.
Or kind of like
That's kind of weird.
So if you like win the coin toss at the start of the game and you get the ball, like in the second half you start without the ball. I think if there's any change, which I don't think there should be, I think say you win the coin toss, you get ball first, and then the second half you have to kick off, and then if it goes to overtime, whoever won the coin toss first and decided to receive should get the ball back.
Yeah,
like, that would change the. I feel like that would change like the Bills and Kansas City game.
Because that way, if you like, you'd go for like two. Like say it's the last drive, and instead of tying it, like you know you're not gonna stop them, you go for two, go for the win.
Yeah.
Or I feel like with 13 seconds left, I feel like if they knew if they knew the Chiefs were gonna get the ball in overtime, I feel like they would have played a lot like man to man maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like also.
You have game and one of the top 5 wide receivers in the game with the top quarterback in the game. So.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? Literally
Yeah.
Well, I'm taking Bengals this weekend.
Y'all already know who I'm taking. Big Dick Joe, baby. Yeah.
No, I'm doing rematch of 2 years ago in the Super Bowl, 49ers Chiefs.
Gonna be a blowout.
You think the 49ers are gonna win? That's crazy.
Dude, Jimmy G looked like trash when he was playing.
Jimmy G also had like 20 passing yards the last time he was in a conference championship and went to a Super Bowl.
Dude, if you literally... Alright, so Jimmy G sucks. If the 49ers make the Super Bowl, that's going to be the easiest Super Bowl for whoever it is. Like, come on.
They have like a good defense.
They have a very good defense.
Lock up Deebo Samuel, you got no one else. Lock up George Kittle, you got nobody else. That's it.
Yeah.
Make Jimmy G win you the game. He's not gonna.
No, he's not.
Alright, so since we got our picks in, there's probably most of our fucking episodes gonna be about sports. But give us some like would you rather's, Bren.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me hit you guys with these.
Are these would you rather sports takes or is this just random?
Either would you rather sports takes.
And kind of someone like if you had a career.
Yeah. So like if you were like a sports athlete or anything like that. So like
I'll go with that.
would you rather be the star of a bad team or an average player on an elite team?
Average on an elite.
I'd rather be a star.
Yeah, I'd rather be a star.
You can still get accolades for being a good player, even if you're on a bad team.
Well, but if you're like an average player, you're still like you're probably gonna be around like sick players.
Yeah, I mean you're never as a star on a bad team, you're probably never gonna get the chance to like go to the playoffs or like go to the Super Bowl. But like I don't know, I feel like I'd want to be a star.
Well, like think about it like this: would you rather be like the best player on the Jaguars or like an average player on like the Rams or the Bucks? When you think about it, like it doesn't sound that
I'd
bad.
probably take average player on an elite team just for the rings. Honestly.
Yeah. And you'll make so much money off incentives and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
And like if you're
boring though.
yeah, but like if you're an elite player, if you're like an elite player and like say you're on a bad team for your whole career, like you're not gonna get any rings, so like no one's gonna really like consider you great, honestly.
Dude, but I want people putting racks on me every weekend. Like I want people betting on my number.
Yeah, when your team's 2-10 out of the playoffs for 5 weeks.
And then like running back
No
Zach
watching your
Petrosha is
game.
gonna have over 100 yards.
Would you rather win the MVP award or a team championship?
MVP.
Team championship.
I
MVP.
don't know. I don't know. It's like
Because MVP doesn't mean that you don't win the championship. And usually when you're the MVP,
no,
you're
either or. It's either or. You pick
Yeah,
one.
either or. I said
So if
MVP
I win
or
MVP, I definitely can't win the championship.
Yeah.
MVP.
one. Either or, like one or the other.
His whole reasoning was because he could still win a championship, and then the guy gets dusted. He's like, nah, still MVP.
MVP? You kidding me?
No, I'd say
Wow.
Ring.
I go for the ring. So
I might go MVP. It's, if I'm feeling selfish, I don't know. I mean, if I'm the star of a bad player, MVP, I guess.
I'm gonna be like Kate at the press conference, crying, right to my mother. You're the real MVP.
This is for my mom, my family, my girlfriend.
Shout out to
That's a
You gotta
thumbnail
first
right
thank God,
there.
thank God. Always thank God first.
That's a thumbnail right there.
That's
You're the real
the
MVP.
thumbnail.
Real MVP.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're the real MVP.
Shout out
Alright,
to
would you
Tomas.
rather- Would you rather watch a regular season game courtside or a high stakes playoff game from the Raptors?
Regular season courtside.
Wait, what was the question?
Would you rather watch a regular season game courtside or a high stakes playoff game from the Rafters?
All right, I'm gonna say I think it's different for like NBA and NFL for me because in the NFL, like yeah, you're right next to the bench, but like feels still kind of far away.
Did you say that question again, Brian? Say that question.
Would you rather watch a regular season game courtside
Yes.
or a high stakes playoff game from the Raptors?
Courtside, right? You said court.
Yeah. I said
Court. Where is there a court?
courtside.
NFL field.
Exactly,
Like,
like that's what I'm
basketball,
saying.
basketball courtside seats or like anything.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like regular season courtside tickets at a basketball game, but I would watch an NFL game for the Raptors for the playoffs.
I feel like you have to go playoffs every time. Like,
I mean, playoffs are fucking.
dude, the playoff energy is like unmatched.
That is true.
Like, it's crazy. Like,
I mean,
say
yeah.
you're
Would you-
going, like I'd rather sit at a game 7 of like the
Yeah.
finals up in the rafters than like
Yeah.
some regular season game.
Yeah.
How about you, man? What are you thinking on this?
I would probably go. I'd probably go courtside. I think I'd go courtside because I could always buy tickets to go into the Raptors for a playoff game, but I don't think I would ever be able to afford courtside tickets like ever.
Yeah, imagine being courtside and you just look next to you. It's like Jay-Z or something.
When this
That'd be
podcast
insane.
when this podcast blows up, we'll all be courtside.
Fact. People be like, hey, look at the boys in the bar on a kiss cam. We all make out. Anyways.
What the?
What did he say?
Hopefully there are girls in between us.
Would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
Wait, hold up. I think that's a new thumbnail. I think that one's the new thumbnail. Alright, what was the question?
Would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
I don't know, man. World Series is 7 games.
I don't know.
Well, with the way, especially in baseball, like there hasn't been a repeated champion in like 30 years. So
True.
That-
I don't know. I feel both. I feel if you're committed to one of the sports, like both would feel the same. So I feel it's still a championship at the end of the day. I feel like it wouldn't matter to me if I had to pick. But like obviously I like NFL better. So
I feel like I'd probably go MLB just because the trophy looks cooler. I don't know.
true.
Yeah, it does.
More history.
I would just do the NFL just because I feel like an NFL stadium environment is just a lot crazier than an MLB stadium environment.
I do think a lot more people would watch the Super Bowl than the World Series, but I don't know, just the tradition the World Series has, just I don't know.
Even like being there, most like MLB parks are like 30, 40,000 max, and like
Yeah.
NFL like 70, 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
just-
I think like if we're talking like the ending of the game, both could be crazy. But I feel like getting the last out is kind of dope. Like there's no time. There's no time. Like there's no time in an MLB game. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my boy Dansby Swanson from Atlanta Braves.
What?
Nah, he's literally a Georgia boy. Grew up Georgia, plays for Atlanta Braves. The last out for the World Series was in his
Oh,
glove. Threw to first. Um,
I understand.
let's see. Would you rather own the record for the most points scored or the most championships?
I'd probably say most championships.
Yeah.
I'd say championships. That's close though, because points. If we're talking like NBA point, that's a very hard thing to do.
Yeah.
You have to play like a lot of seasons and be like averaging 30 points per game like every year.
It's gonna take LeBron like 18 seasons to do it,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
I think championships about the rings.
It's like Bill Russell.
Yeah, legit.
Like, what does he have? Like 13 or 11?
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah.
10 as a coach and like no 10 as a player and like 3 as a coach, which is still fucking crazy.
Yeah, what? Oh, man.
That's insane.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just all about the rings, so I'd probably just do championships.
We need some really big rings. Shout out Drake.
Also, shout out to Jack Daniels. Please sponsor us. Because we're not going to stop till you do.
Legit.
Would you rather peak late? Would you rather peak late in your career, or would you rather peak early?
Late.
I don't know.
Because if you peak early, like that's kind of like maybe like an RG3 type guy. He didn't play that long.
True. Yeah, true.
Peak late, you like at least you're in whatever league you're in for like some time. So you have the money, and then if you like start balling at the end of your career, you're just gonna make more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel it's weird. I feel like I'd want to peak while I'm like my healthiest and youngest. Like Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
Like Derrick Rose balled out, got his MVP, his rookie season, and then like all the injuries like killed him. But now he's like decent. Like he's just a decent player.
Yeah.
I probably like to peak early. That way I can get my bag no matter what happens.
I would just
like,
hate to
you could
peak.
get signed to like a max contract or something.
Yeah.
And then you
Like
just
if something-
suck.
Never walk again.
Well, the thing is, like, I would just hate to peak early and get hurt. That would suck.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Unless it's
But then, like-
baseball, because baseball is fully guaranteed contracts. That's like the only maybe
Yeah.
reason why I'd say early, but I'd say late. It's all about the grind.
I think it's like, would you rather take the game-winning shot or give the game-winning assist?
Game winning shot. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, 100%.
Self.
That one's easy.
Kind of an easy one.
Are you kidding me?
That one's easy.
Would you rather be a legendary coach or a legendary player?
Player.
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 But
I
I
mean-
can see coach too. Like
Yeah. That's more. I feel
Coaching
like,
is more.
We're
coaching
like-
what?
Yeah, well, I think we're like younger, so obviously we want to be the players. You know what I mean?
Like you can be a coach like till like the day you die.
Yeah.
Like Popovich. There's only like few like amazing coaches. Like Pops.
Like Bill?
Yeah.
Who's the Duke coach?
Oh.
Coach K.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach K.
I think
Yeah.
he retired this year though too.
He got fired.
He got retired.
I was like, if they fired him, they got problems. They have issues.
He was there for like
Would you rather only play in the first 3 quarters or only in the fourth?
fourth.
I'd probably say the fourth.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like.
Hmm.
You could ball out on the first 3 and then come off and you just lose.
Yeah, lose the game.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. I mean, like, those are all the sports ones, but I keep going just with a regular, whatever, like, would you rathers if you guys like this game, or...
I don't. Okay. Give us a few.
Like, would you
we'll do
rather-
a few. We'll do like 8.
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
I'd probably rather be in
A
jail.
coma for a decade.
I'd probably. Well, the thing is, if you're in jail for 5 years, you just keep singing "Locked Up" by Akon. You'll be good.
I'm locked up.
Oh, let me out.
But like, also jail probably sucks. But being in a coma probably sucks too.
I'd probably be in a coma because, like, I feel like being in a coma because, like, you wouldn't know that the time has passed. Like you would just wake up, it'd be 10 years later. That would suck.
Yeah.
But like you wouldn't have to like sit in a cell and be like, oh, I've been here for 5 years.
But the thing is, no one's gonna keep you in a coma for 10 years. Like, no way your family pays for you to be in the hospital for 10 years in a coma. Like,
I'd pay for you though.
Yeah, you would be negative $100,000.
Well, it'll be worth it for me if I could see your face again.
You're gonna be seeing me later for 10 days, 10 years.
You'll see each other in hell. Don't worry.
Oh.
Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Yeah, I basically lose my memories every night. So, so
honestly, my sight, because if I wouldn't know anyone, like I wouldn't. Like, if I lost all shit, I wouldn't know anything. There's some memories I do want to lose, though.
There are quite a few.
SO to a few people out there.
Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
Oh, wait, 11?
9 inches. Hold up.
this is a walking
9
cop.
feet tall or 9 inches tall?
We got this right here.
Yeah.
Who wants to be this tall?
I mean, but I feel like being like
Dude,
11 feet
that
tall,
actually-
dude. Like
That'd be
that would
so
suck.
cool.
Bro, that's the size of my head. Like, you can't even. What would you do?
Dude, you could just carry me around like your hand. Like this.
We'd be like carrying A-Rod around like this.
That'd be sick.
Dude, but I feel like 11 feet tall. Like you know how many problems you're gonna have. Like you're gonna have
Yeah.
like medical issues.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't
yeah,
know.
that would suck climbing stairs.
Let's tell him to check my
With
bones.
hands.
Yeah. Imagine climbing stairs if you're 9 inches tall.
I'll just reach. I'll just like put my arms up and just jump onto the next floor.
Your arms are gonna be like this.
I'm gonna go up I'm just gonna go up every stairs like this.
Would you rather only text and emojis or only hold on. It's something would you rather communicate only in emojis or never be able to text at all ever again?
Never be able to text.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could just call people. Screw it.
Yeah.
It would be kind of. The drunk calls would be bad instead of drunk texts.
Oh god.
The drunk text would probably be worse.
Dude, I just get a messenger pigeon.
A messenger pigeon.
Drop off like notes.
My drunk text is just eggplant, 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 eggplant.
No raindrops in there.
Maybe a couple. A lot of push and pee.
Push a P.
Dude.
Feeling P right now.
What else we want to dive into in this lovely episode 3?
Want to do some music ones?
Sure.
Yeah.
We can talk some music ones. I'll say that this is a hot one. A lot of people don't like when I say this, but I think Kanye West, most overrated rapper of all time, and it's not top 10.
Most overrated.
Yes.
So this is where you guys are gonna have to come in because I don't know much about this.
I mean,
Beyond.
well, dude.
Definitely not top 10. Definitely not top 10.
I think he is top 10. I think Jay-Z is overrated. I don't think he belongs on that list.
I think Kev's is worse than Con. I think Kev's worse than Con.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't like that at all.
No,
I,
me either.
I don't think Jay-Z. He has a couple good songs.
But like the reason why I don't think Kanye is top 10 is that for me to be in the top 10, you need to be A, like pretty good, and B, like consistent.
You say
Oh,
Kanye's
Kanye
not
was
even
like-
pretty good.
So Kanye like was hot, and then after a while he dropped like 2-3 albums that were just
Yeah.
dumb.
That's true. I agree with that because I used to listen to him when I was like 17.
Yeah, like Graduation, like that, all those albums.
Yeah.
Like
I-
his
Those
old
albums are
shit.
fire. Like
The Life
They're
of Pablo.
Life of Pablo was good.
So
Husband,
I just listen to
what was it? Preacher, praise something. I don't know.
oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
With Designer.
All right, give us one more.
I got a hot take, but it's kind of sports. We've been talking about it a lot with A-Rod at work. Kobe Bryant, top 10 all time or not?
Arguably.
Top 10.
It
in
Like
basketball?
I'm just-
ever, like with like
ever
Arguably.
top 10.
Arguably top 10.
Arguably.
I think he is.
Arguably. Because you start saying names, you're like, Kobe's not the
doesn't think.
guy.
Ira does
Yeah.
not think that
Dude.
Kobe Bryant's in top 10.
I said arguably.
He's-
That means you can put an argument.
He's top 2 for me.
Oh, that's bad.
MJ, Kobe, Brown.
You can't just say that because he died.
No, I think Kobe's better than him.
R.I.P.
You
I think Kobe's better than LeBron.
No.
I don't know. I don't
Ready?
know.
I'll list off some names. And we're going to get close to, if not 10. And you're going to realize, holy shit, he might not be top 10. Jordan. LeBron.
take your time.
Magic. No. I say no. Bird. No.
No,
Shaq.
no.
No.
I mean, that's two completely different positions.
It's just basketball all time. So that's already 5.
I think. I don't know.
I gotta think about this one now. Bill Russell? No. Wilt? No. Jerry West? No.
So he's definitely in top 10.
So we're at 7. So he's in that 8-9 max range.
Yeah.
Oscar Robertson? That's 8.
Top
For me, he's definitely in
You
there.
can even throw in Curry? 9.
I mean,
He's definitely in there.
He's probably in there for me.
He's arguably. It's close.
Dude, think,
I'll
I
probably
mean,
throw him in there, but he's down there.
he never abandoned ship though. Like he was playing on that Lakers team where they had like Robert Sacre and all these like terrible players, and he stuck it out. They were dog shit for like 4 years.
But they didn't make the
He's not like
once.
he's not like freaking Braun who goes to
I mean,
Cleveland.
they had like Jody
Braun
Hayes
would've
as their starting like point guard. And you know, he didn't like. He's not on a team with like Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving, or even Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. And now he's
Yeah.
got 80.
He's always the best player on the team, though. That's the only thing. Like, there was never a team that he was number 2.
Oh, LeBron.
Yeah. He never was on a team where he was the second best player.
Yeah, because he's like.
The best player of all time.
Yeah, like.
Second best player of all time.
Yeah. Kobe was on a couple teams where he wasn't the best player.
When?
Shaq, you ever heard of the Diesel?
Dude, are you saying that Kobe is not better than Shaq?
Yes.
It's hard to compare though.
But Kobe made Shaq when they were playing on the Lakers. Like
Shaq was
Fred
okay.
Van
Shaq was playing in Orlando. He just became like a shit thing.
He was crazy.
You
in
take-
Orlando.
You take Kobe and Shaq, you separate them. Shaq doesn't win any championships without Kobe.
He did. He did.
Yeah, one. How many?
One.
One, exactly. He's never gonna win anything else. And he's lucky to have that one.
When
Yeah,
did you win that
I'll-
one? Was that with the Magic?
No, he won with the Heat with D Wade.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, so he had D Wade.
Yeah.
He can never win it by himself.
He was also like at the end of his prime.
Oh, so
Okay, and
that
he-
doesn't
he-
even count then.
Shaq is the most
He-
unstoppable basketball player of all time. Not even close.
He's unstoppable. He can't win a chip by himself.
Yeah, wow.
I like when he dunked on that person and just like rode him like a horse.
Yeah, he like threw him down, and the guy got a tech because he threw the basketball at him.
Dude, that's like the best dunk I've ever seen.
I don't know. I think Kobe definitely had a big part in Shaq's career.
He definitely did, but there was a lot of years until probably like their second or how many they win together? 3?
How many did Kobe win without Shaq?
2, I think. 3, 2.
4, 5.
It's max 2.
I think it was 2 or 3. Because he won a couple with Gasol.
Oh yeah.
He only won 2 with Gasol.
Yeah,
Max.
They beat us in 09, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or they beat the Seas in 09.
I
Dude,
think that was the last.
that rivalry was crazy. They used to be
Yeah.
in the finals together every
Dude,
year.
it was so fun to watch.
It was so, dude. It's crazy because like that's like the Warriors and Cavs. Like,
Yeah.
They were the best teams for like 6-7 years span.
Well, we were so young when that happened.
Yeah.
Like, we were so young, but I remember it.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Doc Rivers, like, put money in the locker room of the Los Angeles arena and said, like, we'll be back here next year. And they went back.
We'll be back here next year.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Dude, that Celtics team was amazing. Like Rondo, Ray Allen.
Yeah, LeBron used to
Paul
shit on Paul
Pierce.
Pierce, though.
Yeah, Paul Pierce. Yeah.
We got him a couple times.
Yeah, LeBron used to
I saw
be
this video.
He did most in the NBA was.
KG.
I saw this video of Paul Pierce like getting blocked by LeBron like 18 times, and it was like, yeah, no wonder why Paul Pierce hates LeBron or some shit like that.
Dude, no, they did not like each other.
No, they didn't.
Oh, another good rivalry we had was with the Wizards.
Mm.
When they dressed up in black and they showed up into the arena like that because it was their funeral.
That's
Dude,
insane.
I miss that.
Isaiah.
That guy was literally the heart of Boston.
That's crazy. I mean, just dumped him for nothing.
Is he on the team right now?
I think he signed a 10-day with someone.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I think it was with Dallas. No,
Oh, no, it was with Dallas.
yeah.
I am in Dallas.
I don't know.
He was at the Nuggets, but they let him go.
And then he went back to the Lakers for a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think with Lakers, like Nuggets, and now he's on Dallas.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame, dude. That guy just gave out his heart. Like, I've never watched a basketball game and, like, been so devoted to a basketball game than the one that he, like, after his, like, sister died.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy. He dropped, like, 40.
I know.
It was insane.
Yeah. You guys ready for the snow? It's the word.
Yeah,
Yo,
you guys are getting like slammed with snow.
Fort
Yep.
Knox. As long as my as long as my house still has power, I'll be in here for 5 days.
Seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna make an igloo outside. Have a little civilization.
Oh, what? You're gonna make a what outside?
Nice little igloo.
I'm about to get hammered and watch all the snowflakes fall down.
That's what pot's for. That's when you're supposed to smoke and just every single grain of snow.
Every grain of snow.
Dude, I hope they tell me not to come into work tomorrow.
Dude,
Legit. I'm working tomorrow.
there's no way Under Armour opens. Like, no way. They're always like that.
No, I heard
I had to go in when it snowed and it was legit dead.
I heard that the person that owns like the outlets is he said no, he knows that like he wants to cancel, but he said he can't do it till tomorrow morning. So like,
Yeah.
I think we might work.
Dude, like, how are they going to open if you're getting 12 inches? No one's going to be there.
Yeah, no.
Gonna be dick and shift.
They expect me to show up to work in this blizzard. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Just a little. I'm sick.
Yeah.
But my wallet won't let
But,
me go on.
All right, let's talk about tattoos. Anybody, or want to talk about some tats?
I mean, yeah, I got it. We just got a new one.
Yeah, we got a new one because my cousin wanted to get one. Another cross on my butt.
Kind
Oh,
of just sent it.
Where'd you get yours, bro?
Got mine right here.
You
know, next one.
Show off though.
Show off the pectorals.
We might get freaking
The OnlyFans account.
demonetized.
OnlyFans, get the OnlyFans.
Stay updated, boys in the borough OnlyFans.
Yep, coming soon. 69 cents a month.
We're all gonna
I'll put down my Venmo. See if anybody wants to Venmo me for it. But
We're all gonna have pictures together.
First Venmo.
First, man.
yeah, I think Kev, you're the only one without tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's clean.
Body's temple.
We were like hammered one night, and Kev's like, "Dude, I want to get a tattoo, bro. When are we going? Where are we going?"
Drunk
Do
tattoo.
you want to get one
Yeah, dude. I don't know where I'd want it though.
on your face?
Yeah, like on your neck.
Well, that's what I tried to do. I tried to get my chest one on my neck, and they were just like, "For your first one," I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "You can't do it."
Hey, Rod, don't get any tattoos on your neck.
What were you gonna
Dude,
do?
I want to be. My goal is to be from like here, literally down, just covered.
No.
My body's a freaking billboard. Paint me down.
Your body's a canvas.
Picasso.
Yeah, get Picasso to get some tattoos for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll go to his grave. Give him a fucking little easel and shit.
I think the aura around tattoos is like, I don't know, like old people tend to think that it's kind of like a bad thing to do, but then our younger generation is kind of like of a way of like expressing ourselves, so it's kind of like weird.
Yeah, my parents
Some
hate
people
them.
hate-
Yeah.
Like, they don't want me having any, so.
I mean, like, I also think it's person to person. Like, if you have something that means something to you and you want to have it on you, then that means something to you, but, like, to other people, they might think, like, oh, that's whatever.
Like, I remember me and Zach were both like, yeah, we're never gonna get tattoos, and now my fucking arm's covered over here, and Zach has tattoos, so like,
But, yeah. I mean, dude, but once you get one, it's kind of like,
Dude, once
addicting.
you get one, you immediately want to get another one.
yeah, it's, like, weird to say when you don't have any, but, like, it's so true.
I really like Brent's sleeve. I think it's dope.
Yeah, give us a
Yeah.
sneaky, Brent. Give us a sneaky. Whoa.
I think our followers just went up by 1,000.
Oh my god.
Hey, show us the dong. It'll go by like 3,000.
Let me see the
It
trick.
won't fit. It won't fit on the camera, but nah, but it definitely is addicting. It can also get expensive though. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah,
Like,
I
really-
definitely don't have the money for that right now.
Yeah.
Like a sleeve on average goes for, like a complete sleeve, like 1,100-1,200.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
What
Like this-
tattoos do you have here, Ron?
Well, I have the two on my bicep that kind of go together, and then I have the one on my chest. It's not that big, but
Yeah.
it's pretty. I always forget. Like, there's be like, especially like if I go like a week straight, like just wearing like hoodies or something,
Yeah.
and then like wear a t-shirt, I'm like, oh shit. Like there was one time, I just happened to be smoking that day, and I like looked on my arm and I thought I had dirt. So I like, I got this dirt on my arm, so I'm like scrubbing it for like a half hour, not coming out, freaking out, and I'm like, all right, let me go look in the mirror. I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, that's my tattoo. I'm good.
That's
Is that you every day?
No,
This kid every day? I happen to be smoking this day.
I was smoking a long time, buddy.
Dude, he'll go to like take a step and there's just a joint in his hand.
Like, dude, every time I hear this kid, he's like, yeah, I happen to be smoking this day.
I
Like,
mean, when I
every-
do dumb shit, I just happen to be smoking, so it's like, you know.
yeah. Tattoos are definitely fun though, like, because my friend has a tattoo gun, and that's definitely a good time.
As long as you don't pass out, like me.
Yeah, passing out's kind
You
of.
passed out.
Well, it's because I didn't. It was like an early in the morning like appointment, and I never eat in the morning, so I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just get some dunks on the way back. I go to get it. My arm. It was when I was doing my arm, so she did the first one. She's like, do you want to go look in the mirror and like just look at it? I was like, yeah, sure. I get up, look in the mirror, and according to my aunt, she was just there with me. She said I passed out so slowly and gracefully that like it looked like poetry. Like I was just like, slowly, like I was like standing up, and I was just like.
How did it feel?
How-
How did passing out feel?
I was so confused. Like I woke up, I was like, I remember
Well, like-
standing on the floor, and I'm like looking at the tattoo artist, my aunt. I'm like, what's going on?
Wait,
Like, why am I
so,
on the
like-
floor?
So like
It
you
kinda
didn't
feels
even you didn't even notice that you were like passed out.
No, I was so confused. I was like, what?
Like, I remember when I got my wisdom teeth out, they like injected me with the anesthesia, and I was like, guys, like you might need to give me a little extra doses because you know I'm no easy goer, you know. And then as soon as he like flipped the thing, I was like,
Yeah, you know, you shouldn't have taken extra doses when you're fucking jerking off in the waiting room after.
I was playing the guitar, I wasn't jerking off.
That's an overlay and a half.
He's over here.
Dude, when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I like woke up and just started unplugging everything out of me.
Oh my god.
As soon as I was like everything out. I was like, thank you, did a great job. And then I like just started walking. I was gonna go home, and then they're like, no, you gotta go wait. I'm like, I'm fine.
saw this video of this guy right after he got his wisdom teeth out. The nurse was like holding him up to walk out the door, and he starts like hitting the gritty.
Oh,
the nurse
yeah,
was
yeah.
I have not
the nurse was like, "What the hell is this guy doing?"
Dude, that's mad funny. That's mad funny.
Dude, when I got my wisdom teeth out, I got up and started running away from the nurses. I tried to go down the stairs. I couldn't like barely walk.
So
I had
bad.
to
I don't.
call my mom and shit.
I don't even remember leaving the facility.
No, I just remember being in pain. I was just like, the whole ride home, I was like, Mom, ice cream, Jello, food, blood in my mouth, get me home.
Dude, that's not the
I was
most, the not eating part.
Yeah, it sucked.
I was singing country music.
I probably won't.
You haven't gotten yours out, do you?
No, what's weird is I only have one and Brent has three, which makes four, and we're twins.
Yeah. I don't have 3 anymore though.
Man started stealing my freaking teeth. Unbelievable.
Better be thanking him that he stole them.
I know, fact. What do you mean, bro? I want to get drugged up and walk out of that place.
Good content.
To be like,
Like, what's up? Be like, you can go over to the nurse and be like, what you doing later?
there you go, follow boys in the Boro.
I'm with the Nelk boys.
Me, my crew.
Yeah,
So A-Rod got us kicked out for the second time
yeah,
the
I was
other
just going
day.
to talk about that.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Dude.
Couldn't make it,
It's
unfortunately.
the it has to be the shoes. Because I've never gotten kicked out of any place except that place twice.
And he wore the same shoes. But
And I want
Brent,
to
A-Rod said, you said that me and him were talking to 2 girls.
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys were talking to 2 girls, and then like I go over, I'm just like, hey, let's go back over here. And you guys are like, okay. And then
Why'd
I don't know, like-
away? Why'd you drag us away?
Dude, tell him about when we drove past Wendy's.
oh my god, dude, we drove by Wendy's, and literally all of us, like all you guys were like, we see the Wendy's sign, you guys are just like, boy, give me some boy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I go to A-Rod.
You were looking
Go
like
ahead,
Michael Jackson out there. I was loving the fucking videos. We need to over here. Hit the kicks and everything.
I am walking content.
Dude, this guy goes. So A-Rod goes to use the bathroom. There's like a little step, and I'm like, oh, my guy's good. He's going to the bathroom. All of a sudden, breaks his leg, eats it right in front of the security guard, and the security guard's like, oh, like you have to get him out of here. I don't want him hurting himself or somebody else. I was like, you got it. I was like, can we use the stairs or can we bring us out back like we did last time? And he was like, nah, use the. He was like, use the stairs. I was like, go fuck yourself. And then so I go up to A-Rod and I'm like, A-Rod, we're getting kicked out again. He goes, nah, I'm fine. We're not leaving. It's fine. I was like, dude, we have to leave. He's like, dude, I'm fine. And then I'm like, all right, A-Rod, we all decide we're just going to leave right now, so let's go. And he was like, okay.
Did he give you a look again this time? Yeah.
He gave me the fucking look. He didn't give me the fucking look.
I have a video of myself pulling trig in the bathroom
At the
I didn't even
place?
know you pulled trig.
at the place.
What?
Well, I
Yeah.
went to go to the bathroom with Zach, and then like a security guard was like, "You can't go in there with him." I was like, "It's just my buddy. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, so I guess I pulled trig there.
That's nice.
Dang.
I must have used it right.
I think you did. Did you see anything on the ground? Any specimens?
I was laser-eyed focused on the toilet.
Yeah, you still probably didn't hit it.
I was like,
Yeah.
it was like I was on a boat.
Kev, I'm sorry you couldn't come out with us.
Yeah, I know I had
Missed
work.
you, man.
Work next day, very early.
So did I.
Seemed like you guys had a fun time.
Yeah, it was a good time. But alright, so like to wrap it up, that's it.
Boys in the Boro, I think
Yeah.
we got I think we should title this like sports, like would you rather, something like that. Very sports podcast. This
Yeah.
maybe we do next week. Maybe we do some conspiracies or something like that for the
Yeah.
episode.
I'm down.
Something like.
Yeah. But that's Boys and Bros episode 3.
See you on the flip side, baby.
You know, we'll say that.